Welcome to LC Screen Talk. My name is Larry, and this is my review of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. So as soon as I heard about this film, I was pretty much not interested. Right in the vein of Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer, this just seemed ridiculous and stupid, and I really didn't want any part of it. But after seeing the movie, it was a pretty alright time at the theater, I have to say. Much better than Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer. Overall, the cast did a really solid job. Lily James, from Cinderella to Elizabeth Bennet here, she was really good. I thought she sold her character, she was pretty badass, and she sold the romantic parts of what she was supposed to do here as well, so great job to her. Matt Smith from Doctor Who was also in the film, and I thought he was hilarious. He had a really funny part throughout. Lena Headey is in the film. She has a fun, smaller part, and I think she sells what she needs to sell. Charles Dance is here. He's always good and delivers again. And then Sam Riley is Mr. Darcy, and I thought he did an okay job. For the first few acts, I was kind of rolling my eyes at him. I just thought, oh my gosh, he's terrible in the role. But by the end, he saved himself. I thought his character ended up in such a nice arc, and he helped deliver this arc that I was captivated. So to start, not so hot, but give him a chance. He gets there, he works himself into the character okay, and we're left with a not so bad performance. Of course, you already know, I love that we have a nice feminist message injected into this old-timey romance, and again, all of the ladies here pulled it off. And in particular, Lily James pulled off her feminist role really, really well. So the reason for all the Bennet sisters being trained sounded logical, and Lily James being the best of them, thus being the hero pretty much of the story, was also very logical. She was totally badass. She pulled off all of her action sequences really well without losing the basis of the original character from Pride and Prejudice. She was able to pull off the romantic scene. She kept herself likable enough so that the audience didn't roll their eyes at overt, in-your-face feminism. And I thought that was done really, really well. And I also think just in general, the love story aspect maintained here. Even though it's put into a ridiculous zombie apocalypse type situation, I think the romance is really charming in the film itself. So much so that the teenage girls who were in the screening actually were like awing at the screen. So I think definitely it captivates a young audience who maybe finds Pride and Prejudice stale, or maybe even haven't read or seen the film adaptations that have come before. However, of course, this film is not perfect, so let's go ahead and discuss some of the more negative aspects. I think the entire premise of our villain is very, very weak. It's very thin, and our villain is pretty one-note. So we're left with just a weak antagonistic situation all the way around in the film. And the climatic battle scene was left with so much unbelievability that it took me out of the film. It's just riddled with situations of how did that happen? And couldn't logistically have happened. How did we get here? Of course, I'm not going to say too much because it's our, ultimate battle scene of the film, and I don't want to give away spoilers. But as I said, just a lot of unbelievability, even within the universe we're given. Also, some of the dialogue was a bit cringeworthy. I'm sure Jane Austen is a little bit mortified in her post-mortem state with some of the dialogue given to her beloved characters, and, the fact that zombies have been injected into one of her timeless classics. But overall, as I said, I think this is a pretty alright time at the movies. It's much better than some of these recent zombie flicks, and much better than that vampire slayer movie I was talking about at the beginning. The trailers led me to believe it was going to be, an overly stylized mess, and it's not. It didn't go overly stylized. It didn't take itself uber seriously. It knows it's here for a fun, good time. It has a committed cast. It is shot well, and it maintains some of the charm of Pride and Prejudice. Just gives it a nice undead boost. And although I think it takes a while to really gel the two concepts together, because really they don't fit at all, by the end, we're invested, we're believing in this scenario that's laid before us. So I would give this a matinee theater price. It's not worth the full price. It's not that good. Let's don't get carried away. But, if you're looking for something fun to do in the middle of the day on a Saturday, this isn't that bad of an option. So, that has been my review of Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead, click like down below and subscribe to the channel so you are always up to date on our latest videos. Also, join in on the discussion. Are you excited to see Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? And what is your favorite zombie film? Let me know either in the comment section down below or hit me up on Twitter. I love you all so much for your support. Mwah! Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!